So there was one number called Fit Hot Guys Have Problems Too, and it was like so, sorry to say it, but it was fun to see the guys kind of go through what we have to go through to be in like the skimpy little outfits.
Right, the tables got turned a little bit. Welcome to Dance Dish, where the dance ends and the dish begins. I'm your guest host, Lindsley Allen, and we have a live audience today. We also have some very special guests with us. Megan Kough, Dominique Kelly, and Catherine Burns. Catherine, oh, I'm so excited that you're here. You find the funny in dance, all my favorite things, dancing, acting, and humor. Oh my goodness. You are a two-time Emmy-winning choreographer, a dancer, director, actor, and co-governor of the Television Academy. Please tell us a little bit about Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Oh, I will. Thank you so much for having me. All those slashes give me anxiety. Holy moly. Well, Mr. Dominique Kelly is also a brand new co-governor of the Television Academy.
Thank you for all that you do.
But my favorite thing about what I get to do is bring together my favorite comedians and my favorite dancers. And Megan and Dom are like some of my absolute favorites. And they
mostly me.
But mostly Megan. Well, Megan and I met first. We met, I don't want to brag, but this is probably my like biggest job is dancing at Universal Studios for Marilyn Monroe. The Marilyn Monroe. Yes, and so Megan and I were showgirls, and like one time I forgot to put my briefs on. Do you remember that?
Yes.
It was like these tiny little short skirts, and like you were 2 layers of leggings, and as we were like mid-kick, I was like, Megan, you know, I think I forgot my briefs. And she's like, mark the kicks, and I was like, yep, thank you. And I was like, so
I had a solution.
She got your back.
That's what I'm saying, and Dom too, you know, it's important to have good people around you and support you, and they're doing amazing things too, so it's just so wonderful to be here all together.
And we're wearing underwear.
And everyone's wearing underwear today.
I'm not.
But I want to go back to Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, and there's one in particular that's my favorite. I think it's called Hot Guys Have Problems.
Hot Guys Have Problems Too. Yes.
I love
mean,
that.
you know, Megan and I have been in so many jobs where like tiny little skirts, I mean, back when I was dancing more, and it was so funny to see like the guys go through what women go through a lot of times, like scantily clad.
Right.
But Crazy Ex for me was like such a long time coming. Just a little bit of backstory, if that's okay.
Yes.
Audience is raving. They're so excited. Yes. So I started at Upright Citizens Brigade, you know, back where all dancers start, doing improv. Yeah, right?
Yes.
And so, but I, you know, I still had the dream of like being a rockette. So like I would audition, and for me, like I was like cracking jokes during dance auditions when I was like trying to be sexy, and I was like, okay, maybe they're not taking you seriously. You have to be quiet and attentive. And like when they were teaching like the rockette tap combo, they literally taught it, and I went woo, and like hundreds of girls looked back at me, and I was like, okay, maybe keep your woos for later, you know, which is what this is. We're letting out our woos. For me, like melding comedy and like adding dance to it and making like the joke read via movement was so amazing, like old school vaudeville, you know? Like, but Crazy Ex-Girlfriend was the first job I got where it was like an all-female village, and it just unlocked combinations of me dancing and me doing comedy. So about 2 music videos an episode. Sometimes there was lots of dance, sometimes there was no dance. A lot of the cast had never danced before. Like Pete Gardner was like, I would film 8 counts really slowly, and then his wife Susie would edit literally just like 4 counts, and he'd review just 4 counts over and over again on his own. Rachel Bloom, we sometimes had like 10 minutes to teach, and she was like, got it, moving on. We did tons of dancing.
With actors and with professional dancers as well.
Right, so like,
a lot of dance
what are some, we did heavy boobs. Megan and I were pretending like we had heavy boobs.
We had
you were always
human-sized sperm dancing.
My sperm is healthy.
What was the
I was
Thanksgiving
always
one?
pregnant, and I had an ARF too. I was pregnant twice, and I had a kid with a stroller in the next season.
You were in the same one. I Give Good Parent,
That's
where
what
Dom
it
and I
was.
were like really serious about our, we were like sexy, but also like inappropriate because it was like for your parent, it was for your like,
that choreography.
Thank you.
That's why she wins.
I know, right?
Things and themes. And so there was one number called Fit Hot Guys Have Problems Too, and it was like so, sorry to say it, but it was fun to see the guys kind of go through what we have to go through to be in like the skimpy little outfits.
Right, the tables got turned a little bit,
totally.
you were saying.
And so after all this time, you know, the show was over. Obviously the Emmys happened. To see it recognized was really cool. But cooler than that, my rockette dreams came true at the end of Crazy Ex. Yeah, we basically did like a Broadway show with all the cast singing live and tap dancing live.
Is that where she came out from under the bed?
Yes.
That's what I remember. Why is it that one? I'm
Yeah.
like, that was a bad one. Yes.
The sexy songs.
Yes.
Sexy
so-
getting ready songs.
Didn't you have to hide under the
I
bed
hid
for the
under the
actors?
bed, yeah, but I was standing in. I wasn't even supposed to.
But didn't you end up doing it on the day or something?
Yes, I did, because you got to cue your mom cheerleader on the side or under the bed.
Yeah, you were
telling
under-
you, it's time, honey, let's go.
So she was
And then
like
they're
hiding under
"Sexy
the
getting ready."
So after we did the live show, Rachel was like, let's take it on tour. And so guess who got to finally perform at Radio City? You're looking at her. And so I got to like dance and choreograph and direct.
And whoo!
And I did woo.
Good.
I thought that was
Great.
like,
That was great.
I wooed all up and down that stage. So
Oh
it was
my
such
God.
a wonderful full circle
So many
moment.
dreams coming
And
true.
woo!
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Well,
I'll drink to that.
Let's toast to finding the funny in dance. Thank you, Catherine Burns, for trailblazing in so many ways. And to Dance Dish. To Dance Dish!